Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Essential Oils Foundations class. Today, we're going to be going over the top 10 essential oils and really what their core benefits are. So go ahead and let me know in the chat box what you're most excited to learn about. And if you are watching the replay, go ahead and message me on Facebook. What are your questions and some of your key takeaways that you received during this training? So I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Play. Where's it at? Okay. So traditionally, I do call this class Medicine from the Earth, Natural Solutions to Empower the Healer in Every Home. I'm beyond excited that you're here. You're excited to invest into your time and energy and maybe even your resources into growing your own education around wellness, but also to really decide and take a stand for the life that you want to be living. So, my name is Boston. I am a premier wellness advocate. I've been working with essential oils and the brand doTERRA since 2016. So, as of this recording, it's been 8 years of partnering with this beautiful company and receiving the benefits of these amazing plant spirits. So today we're going to be going over quite a few things. So go ahead and grab a pen and paper or just, look for one or two key takeaways. I like to call them your golden ticket. Like in Willy Wonka, what is going to be your ticket to the goals that you want to achieve in your life? So go ahead and take a moment to write down what you want to feel more of. I think it's easy to focus on what we want to feel less of, what we don't want in our lives, but let's just take a moment and think about how our life could be different, how we want our life to be different, right? What are some of the outcomes of having good health and well-being in your life? So maybe that is emotional benefits. Maybe you want to feel more emotionally regulated. Maybe have some physical things going on that you would like support with. Maybe you want to detox your body and lose weight. Um, Whatever it is, just take a moment to write that down. I know in my life, I want to feel more peace and contentment, right? Instead of always achieving and going to the next thing, I would like to feel more of that. And so, my goal for working with the essential oils right now is to heal my womb. I'm going through really deep integrative womb healing work, and the essential oils have been beautiful for that work. So let's just start off with going over the basics of what essential oils are. So, essential oils are actually the aromatic compounds found within the different parts of a plant. So, it could be a seed, a root, bark, stems, flowers, fruits, all of the above. They are the nature's defense mechanisms in the plant. So, if you look at the picture at the bottom, on the bottom left, that is actually a magnified photo of a peppermint plant. And those essential oil sacs are the plant's way to replenish the lacking nutrients, to repair the damage, and to even ward off predators. They are very highly concentrated. So, if you were to have an upset stomach, you might know naturally to drink peppermint tea. Well, you would have to drink 28 cups of peppermint tea to equal 1 drop of essential oil with doTERRA. They're very potent, they're very powerful. Everything that's in the bottle is exactly what's in there. It's just peppermint. So this is really awesome when it comes to our health because since they're so concentrated, they are 100% natural and they have no side effects. So why do these essential oils work so well? This is a great question that when I learned this, I was like, what? It blew my mind. So the bottom right on that picture is a cell. So normally, and I'll read like the slide, but normally when a virus is in the body, it can't penetrate a cell, right? So, or the medicine, or sorry, I had that backwards. A virus can penetrate the cell, but modern medicine cannot penetrate a cell to help destroy and heal the damage that any kind of virus or whatever happens during in the cell. So essential oils work at a cellular level to pass easily through the cell membrane. They combat health concerns on the inside and the outside of the cell without building up resistance. Essential oils treat symptoms and address the root causes because they actually can penetrate the cell membrane and help to repair and restore the cell. So this is really cool. This is really beneficial for a lot of different things, right? Any kind of viruses, if you go to the doctor, you have a common cold, they're like, we can't do anything for you because it's a virus. Well, what's so great about the essential oils, since they penetrate the cell membrane, they can actually help to heal that. And so you're going to get through a cold or any kind of cellular disease a lot quicker and a lot more safer and more natural way with essential oils. It's so cool. Another really cool thing is when you work with essential oils with the skin, normally, and this works with a lot of different things, but I was an esthetician for a while. And so I was really, one of the key things an esthetician works with is anti-aging. And what's cool about the essential oils, so on average, our cells duplicate every 7 years. So, or like renew every 7 years. So, or like the cellular membrane of our skin. So, if that cell is damaged when it renews over the 7 year process, then it's going to keep making copies of a damaged cell. But if you can go in and help to repair and heal that cell as much as possible, then you won't get as many wrinkles because you're actually taking copies of more healthy cells. So it's really cool. Hopefully that portrayed easily and you guys understand what I mean, but it's really, really awesome how essential oils work with the skin. When you think about any kind of disease in the body, any kind of damage with a cell, it's really awesome that we can have these amazing plant allies to work with. So doTERRA, I talked about, doTERRA really has to be the essential. Let me backtrack. The essential oils that you work with have to be pure. Like whatever is in this essential oil bottle needs to be 100% pure for it to be effective medicinally. And if you have any kind of brand that is not actually tried and true that is 100% essential oil in the bottle, you're going to actually be doing more damage than harm or more damage than good, right? So what's great about doTERRA is that doTERRA, there's so many great things about this company. I've been, like I said, partnering with them. I sifted through many essential oil companies before I decided on working with doTERRA. And what's really great about the doTERRA is that they are not only, pure, they're tested. The bottom little box there says the essential oils are tested, certified pure, meaning each batch goes through third-party testing, has up to 54 tests, and to ensure the purity of each bottle. So no contaminants, fillers, or cheaper substitutes. This is really great, right? The quality is really important. I'm guessing though, if you're in my field, there's got to be more than that for you to buy and partner with that company. What's so amazing is that doTERRA actually sources their oils from about 34 out of the 40 countries we source from are third world countries, which means that we are providing these farmers jobs to help them get out of poverty, help them be paid fairly, right? Fair trade is something that's really important to me. I will gladly pay more so that the farmer actually gets paid enough so that he doesn't have to sell his children into sex trafficking or live in poverty. I mean, yeah, I can sit here and read all of these things. doTERRA is exclusive, meaning that these essential oils, no other company can use the plant matter that doTERRA farmers make. Um, doTERRA sources their oils from the best environments and locations in the world, resulting in consistent and measurable results. You can use less drops per application, saving money. Most oils cost only 10 cents per drop. So they really aren't that expensive when you break it down to like how much you would have to pay for over the counter prescriptions for like a yeast infection or something like that. You can just work with these natural solutions and you don't even have to go to the doctor. Um, all of that said, though, and I don't remember if it's in my slides, but doTERRA is really great because not only do they care about purity and quality, they work with the farmers, but they source the oils from where they are native. So, what's really cool about that is that you can grow lavender, for instance, in your backyard. However, lavender has the most medicinal properties if it's grown in France. So, meaning that the chemical compounds of the constituents that it's made up of is a higher threshold than, let's say, lavender grown in the United States. So, by growing them from where they're most native, then that means it's going to have be more impactful into your health. So, let me know if that's resonating with you. There are a few different ways that we can work with the essential oils. So these are the three ways. First is aromatically. Aromatically means you smell them. You diffuse them in a diffuser in your house, you smell them, or you can just inhale them by putting a drop or two in your hand, kind of mixing it around and cupping your hand and inhaling and receiving the benefits of smelling them. Do not underestimate the power of aromatherapy. I have a whole other class that talks about how smells work with our emotions and how our body is actually, made to receive benefits and healing from just smells alone. A little side note though, if you have any kind of peppermint in your hand, then you probably want to close your eyes when you're inhaling it because otherwise it's going to feel really strong in your eyes or it might burn a little. So just a little tip about that with the aromatic way of using them. Sorry, I don't say use them. That sounds like slavery and prostitution. I like to say partner and work with these essential oils. So the next way you can work with these oils is topically. So essential oils, you can the doTERRA ones. I'm not saying that you can do these three things if you go get some from Walmart. By any means, there's no way that those would be safe to take internally, even topically or even to smell them, right? That'd be so many toxins. doTERRA specifically, you can apply them directly on the skin. Some of them you might want to dilute. Let's say like cinnamon oil is considered a hot oil. So let's say you want to kind of tap into your fierce, bold self, and you want to apply some cinnamon, then you can always dilute it with a carrier oil, meaning you would apply coconut oil or avocado oil, or I've literally even used vegetable oil if I didn't have anything else. And apply, like a handful of that oil and then like one drop of cinnamon or oregano is also another hot oil that gets diluted a lot. Um, then you kind of mix that around and then you can apply that topically. One other thing when it comes to topical is that if it is a citrus oil, it's going to be photosensitive. Being photosensitive means that it's going to kind of develop in the skin under the sun. So if you know you're going to be going outside and having a beach day, you can put the wild orange or lemon maybe under the shirt, right? Or just wait to work with that oil. You can put them in your water instead. Does that make sense? So the last way to work with these beautiful plant spirits is internally. So you can actually put them in your water. You can put them in these little capsules called veggie capsules. They're like little clear capsules. I could go grab one for you, but I don't want to interrupt the training. But essentially you can make your own little like oil pills and then take them. A little rule about that though is once you make the veggie capsule, you want to make it and take it. You don't want to let it sit out because the essential oils actually dissolve the veggie capsule, which is what it's meant to do in your body. So if you let it sit out on the counter, you're going to have oils all over your counter. You can also put the oils like right under the tongue. That works well as well. Goes right into the bloodstream that way. Okay, so now we're going to talk about a few of the essential oils. So peppermint. Peppermint is sourced from Washington. This is a really great oil to open up the airways, and especially open up the lungs. It's an energizing oil, so it kind of helps to wake you up. So if you want to, wake up in the morning and feel alert and ready to go and take on the day, I love up mixing peppermint and like wild orange, for instance, putting it on the back of my neck, and I feel really good at, kind of like feeling alive and awake and alert. You could also, what I like to do is make uh peppermint and wild orange and put it like in a little roller ball. You can get these on Amazon, or doTERRA sells them too. um you can put them in there and apply it on your chest or on the back of your neck, and that way you don't have to have peppermint on your hands if you worry about touching your eyes, like washing your face in the morning and stuff like that. So that's kind of like a hack. So yeah, you can inhale or diffuse this oil. You can apply it topically. You can also put this in your water. Some people like to drink peppermint. I think it's a little strong. I've tried it before, but try it out, see if it works for you. A lot of people really love it, and it helps them to keep their digestion kind of up and running, and helps to soothe any kind of upset digestion. Like this one is amazing. There's also one called Digestin, and I can't remember if it's on this slide or not, but it's really good for any kind of upset stomach. Yeah, you can massage it into the base of the skull and the temples to help ease tension if you've got, a lot of stress going on in your life. You can also rub it into the neck or the bottoms of the feet to cool the body. If there is any kind of fever, peppermint and lime are really good to help to bring down a fever. So emotionally, peppermint is the oil of inspired action. Okay, tea tree. This is one of my favorite ones. Let me know if you guys know about tea tree in the comments. So yeah, tea tree. This is what the bottle looks like. It's really kind of earthy, but it's also kind of refreshing. More than likely, you probably smelled tea tree out of any of the other kind of essential oils. It's pretty popular in shampoos. What's really great about having it actually in the bottle, not in your shampoo, is that um, this is pure and concentrated. So you can always add a drop into your shampoo, as you're taking a shower. That way you get the pureness of this brand and not some junk that you get in a shampoo bottle. Okay. Tea tree is sourced from Australia. There's lots of different ways you can use tea tree, or sorry, you can work with tea tree. You can apply in your facial cleanser, or like I said, your shampoo. It's really great for acne. It helps to balance the pH in your skin. It helps to draw out any kind of infection in the skin, any kind of blemishes. It also dries out tags and warts. Really great. Oregano also works really well for warts too. You can also work with this as a surface cleaner or a room spray to cleanse. And emotionally, this is the oil of energetic boundaries. So this really helps you to clear out any kind of residual energy. If you're really sensitive to other people, maybe you identify as an empath, and you feel other people's energies really strongly, this is a great one to have to work with daily so that you can get in the good habit of having good energy hygiene. And I have a whole other class that I'm going to be sharing about energy work. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in that, and I can definitely share that with you. Okay. So lemon is sourced from Italy. This is really great for metabolism, digestion. It's really cleansing as well. It's like one of my favorite essential oils to drink daily. So I like to just add lemon in my water. Um, every day to get the gentle daily detox benefits. You can add it to smoothies, dressings. I like it. I like it a lot actually in like a salad dressing. Baked goods, I've tried that. It's really yummy. It's also really good for sticky residue or removing sticky residues, and it's like the best mirror cleanser. So I have like a spray bottle that I got from dōTERRA, and I put lemon in there, and it's like the best cleaner for mirrors specifically, because you know how they always, and windows too, they leave like streaks. Distilled water and lemon and you're good to go. Emotionally, lemon is the oil of focus. Okay, lavender. So lavender is sourced from Bulgaria. You probably know a lot about lavender. It's really calming and soothing. So that is to the emotional body as well as the physical body. So any kind of like cuts, bites, burns, stings, any kind of skin irritation, apply lavender with a carrier oil and apply it to that area. It works amazing. It's like the best sunburn ointment. I like to mix lavender and frankincense and peppermint for any kind of sunburn. It's amazing. Um, Inhale from hands or add to a diffuser to calm emotions and promote deep sleep. Yeah, it's just, all in all, very calming. Lavender is the oil of communication. So I like to say divine communication as well. So if you have any kind of desire to be able to hear from your spirit guides more, or, spirit God, you can apply and work with lavender to help you to open up those communication channels. I will say though, if you're really sensitive like me, if you're an empath, do not apply the oil at night, because you will just be laying in bed like in this is very uncommon. It's about like 10% of the population that lavender affects this way. So just try it and see if that's you or not. But since it turns up the volume on communication, you might be hearing or feeling people's energies more. You might be getting lots of downloads from spirit, and you're like trying to go to bed. So just do that like during the morning is a really great ritual, at your altar or your morning routine. Okay. How is this landing for you guys so far? Frankincense. When in doubt, use frankincense. When in doubt, work with frankincense. So our frankincense is actually a blend of 4 different frankincenses sourced from Africa and Arabia. I didn't know that it was sourced from Arabia. That's really cool, actually. We'll learn something new every day. I knew it was from Africa, but I didn't realize Arabia too. Cool. So frankincense is the essential oil that I had my big breakthrough with. So I had really, really bad acne when I started dōTERRA, and I worked with frankincense, and it's oil of truth. So it helps you to see through the illusion of maybe the lies you're telling yourself, maybe like the situations or the environment you keep yourself around, and it helps you to see the truth of what actually is going on. So, in reality, you are an amazing person. In reality, you are a child of God, right? And so frankincense helps you to hear that and see that and break through and dissolve the illusion around that. Physically, oh my gosh, frankincense is amazing for so many different ways. Specifically, frankincense has the power to heal the cell, like a damaged cell. That's why it's really great for skincare. It's really great to add to your skin moisturizer. It's really great for dis-ease. So inflammation, so many things. I'll just leave it there because I could go on and on and on about frankincense. But it's a really great oil, and it pretty much has dual, like, endless purpose because it helps to repair the cell. So any kind of essential oil that you work with, that you apply to the skin or take internally, will work in every cell of the body within 30 minutes. So, like I said, when in doubt, just put some frankincense on the bottom of the feet or in a veggie capsule. These are what those veggie capsules look like. On that left, they're putting frankincense into those little clear little capsules. That is what those little veggie capsules are. How many more? Oh, I have two more. Okay. So you guys hanging out with me? Great. You hanging in there? Good. Okay. So oregano is really the best for the immune system. If you're sick, get out the oregano. It is the heavy lifter when it comes to any kind of detox or um uh what is it called? Something oh gosh, I'm forgetting. I'm having a brain fart, but like external intruders in the body. So add 2 to 3 drops in a veggie capsule with olive oil. I like to work with coconut oil personally to support the immune system. You can apply oregano, as I mentioned, to stubborn skin issues like tags and warts to dry it out. We'll use a little Q-tip and like put like a half a drop, on the Q-tip. Basically, like kind of like rub the Q-tip on the outside of the orifice part of the bottle. When you take it off, you can just rub it around that top part, and you should get plenty to put on a wart or a skin tag. Dilute with carrier oil. Yes, this one needs dilution. I can now apply oregano neat, which means without a carrier oil. It means straight onto the skin on my feet, but I cannot apply it without a carrier oil anywhere else in my body. It'll feel burning. So if you ever have that happen, just apply a bunch of carrier oil. It'll help to spread the oil out over a larger surface instead of a concentrated space. And that should help it, that burning heat feeling go down. I've gotten oregano in my eyes before. It was the worst. Oh yeah, a little note. If you ever get oils in your eyes, do not put water and try to like flush it out because the water will just push the oil in further. You're gonna want to get like a carrier oil and like apply it as close as you can to your eye to try to get that out. And I promise it'll go down after a minute or two. But yeah, that's kind of a little thing for you to know. You can also put oregano in your water, in your food. They suggest inserting a toothpick into the bottle and stir the toothpick into your food dishes in place of dry oregano. It works great. Lastly, oregano is the essential oil of non-attachment. So if you have um, deeply rooted trauma or and I don't say trauma lightly because if you have trauma, you should definitely work with a therapist or a practitioner. But if you have deeply rooted seated issues around maybe a breakup or anything or like a parental wound, you can apply and work with oregano to help cut that cord. So if you're interested in that protocol, just Facebook message me and I can get that to you. Okay, this is the last one that we're going to dive really deeply into. Upaiba. That's how some people say it. I say copaiba. So a lot of people say and pronounce this essential oil sourced from Brazil. This one is an amazing oil. And I know I say that about a lot of them, but this one is basically our CBD alternative. So I've taught like an hour-long class on copaiba alone. The chemical constituents of the CBD, the endocannabinoids that are what is active in CBD and copaiba are about 60% in copaiba and only about 16% in CBD. And there's absolutely no regulation on CBD in the market. So if you are wanting the benefits of CBD, the endocannabinoid or the cannabinoids in the endocannabinoid system, gosh, it's been a hot minute since I said all those words. You can work with copaiba. And so I suggest 1 or 2 drops under the skin every day, maybe twice a day if you have a lot of inflammation in the body. That reminds me, I should really start a copaiba protocol. That's going to really help not only your physical health, but your emotional health, right? Think of all the benefits of copaiba or CBD with inflammation, with anxiety. Copaiba delivers that. You can also work with this one and with your skin, it's really great for that also. Emotionally, copaiba is the oil of unveiling. So this means that it's going to help bring up and help you to um, detach from any kind of emotional things that are going on, right? So in my experience, copaiba has helped me from kind of like stopping going down the rabbit hole of depressive thoughts, right? Because if you're dealing with depression or even anxiety, it's kind of like one thought starts it and then it kind of goes down like a domino effect, right? So copaiba has helped me. What I've noticed when I worked with this essential oil really intimately for like 3 months straight, working with it daily, I noticed that when I worked with this oil, I didn't start to go down the rabbit hole. It's almost like it helped me to like get out of the hole that I dug for myself and stop myself from like going into those dark thoughts. Does that make sense? So this one is the bee's knees. Okay, so here I'm not going to read all of them. Here are some other essential oils you can work with for all the different body systems. So if you have any of these kind of issues in specific, maybe it's respiratory or digestive issues, or maybe you want to boost your immune system, maybe if you're working on your circulatory, maybe like your blood sugar and your heart rate and stress. These are all different essential oils that you can work with. So I really love, under the emotions category at the top left, adaptive. Adaptive is my jam. I was having panic attacks every day for 2 months straight, and I started working with adaptive and they stopped immediately. It's almost like, and I was working with copaiba too at the same time. It's the they call it the calming blend, but it's like our doTERRA's mental health blend. So I've done a whole class on adaptive also because it worked so well for me. And essentially, in 10 seconds, what adaptive does is it helps to bring the brain like the chemicals in the brain, and bring them into regulated, like bring it into a regulative state, right? So the signals that the brain sends to the rest of the body, it really helps you to get out of that fight or flight, super high stress mode, and shows your body and teaches your body that, no matter what life stressors are, that it can handle it. Like that's kind of the emotional slash physical benefits of adaptive. If you work out a lot, at the bottom middle, deep blue is fantastic for sore muscles. I do not use anything else. It comes in a oil blend, but also there is a deep blue like stick. It kind of looks like a vapor rub stick, but it's with deep blue, and it's amazing. And it has copaiba in there also. I could say something about all these oils, but for sake of time, I guess maybe I will. Breathe is really good for anxiety. If you have anxiety, work with breathe every day for at least 2 weeks straight. Maybe 3 times a day, morning, in the middle of the afternoon, and then in the evening. And that's really going to help to open up those airways and help to clear out the energetic, emotional debris that's in the lungs. So our lungs hold grief. And so breathe helps you to kind of get it out from the corners of the lungs and start to, disperse it and release it, which means you have to feel that grief. But once you allow yourself to feel it, then you can release it. The last one I'll talk about today is the bottom right under the immune part, On Guard. When you're sick, On Guard, frankincense, oregano, lemon, and tea tree, those 5 oils are what I use. So you can work with On Guard. If you're about to go into flu season, you can apply that on the bottoms of your feet every single day before you leave the house. You can diffuse it when you get home, just kind of give your immune system a boost, and your family's immune system's a boost. And that way you're going to be able to fight any kind of external threats emotionally as well, not only physically, with On Guard. So there's so much I could say about On Guard as far as emotional and energetics go, but I think I'll leave that for my energy and emotions class. Or sorry, essential oil and energy work class. So take a screenshot of this little page. I'm not going to read it, but these are a bunch of different safety tips. I already mentioned, you know, the citrus oils with sun exposure. I mentioned diluting the essential oils. One other thing I want to share with you that's really important is using glass containers with the essential oils. It's the second to the last one. Oils can break down petrochemicals, meaning plastics, over time. That's what essential oils do. They dissolve those toxins and impurities so that the body, or even the plant, even um, doesn't have to hold on to that toxin, right? So if you put it in like a water bottle, it's going to break that down, and then you'll be drinking those petrochemicals, which is opposite of what you want, right? You want to be able to detox toxins out of your body, not put more in them. So just get yourself a really good or not plastic, really good glass container. Get yourself a metal water bottle, and you'll be good to go. Essential oils are safe in glass, metal, and even ceramic mugs. Okay, so these kind of the ending of our call, our training today. How you guys doing? Let me know in the chat. So this is the main these are some main products for building your foundational health, right? So instead of being reactive, which is something it's okay to do, when we have an upset stomach or when we get a cold or whatever, we can work with the oils. However, it's best to be kind of leaning more towards being proactive with our health, right? So in the middle, you'll see right there the average US diet. So it is heavily lacking in nutrients. So what doTERRA has done is they have created a powerful combination of whole food nutrients that help to support um, normal growth, function, and maintenance of cells. So there's whole food nutrients, there's vitamins, there's minerals, and even essential oils in these vitamins that doTERRA has created. And I do not ever not use these. They are amazing. Like I can feel night and day when I work with these supplements, which is on the left. Those 3 bottles are the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality supplements. They help to promote a healthy immune system, healthy nervous system, healthy cardiovascular system. And they also, get this, they also protect against rapid bodily oxidation, which helps to support healthy function of the brain and eyes. And if you have less oxidants in the body, you will live longer and you'll have less wrinkles and you'll age slower. So lifelong vitality is those oh my gosh, I've been talking for a while. Those 3 bottles are so key. Like I'm sorry, I'm like going on and on and on, but they have all these different things that you need, and they made it to where your body can actually digest and absorb the nutrients. They are bioavailable nutrients. When you go to Walmart or Meijer or even Target and you get nutrients off the shelf, more than likely they are not bioavailable, which means your body cannot break them down easily. Your body has to work harder to try to break down and try to absorb them, but a lot of times you just pee it out, right? That's what they call health, or that's what you call an expensive pee. So these are not that. Try it out. They have a 30-day guarantee with the lifelong vitality. They are a little pricey, but I mean, think about it. If you can prevent hospital bills and when you're older by investing in yourself every month, then it's worth it. It's worth it to me. It's worth it to, my husband. It's worth it to a bunch of people in our doTERRA community because we understand the power of being preventive with our health and proactive rather than reactive. And of course, if you're dealing with anything in your health, these are going to be really powerful in helping to get your body all of the nutrients it needs so that it can actually properly work correctly. And then on the right, those are our digestive supplements, PB Assist and Terrazyme. They are both amazing. They help to basically give the gut, the proper what you call it. My husband just got home. It like made me sidetrack. It helps our digest and get the proper probiotics and enzymes to help it break down food so that it's not just sitting in there and getting gross. If you have leaky gut or anything, Terrazyme is great for that. Okay, so here's the 2 ways. You guys want to know how you can get these oils in your house? Let me know. Say yes. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So this is how you actually get these beautiful plant medicines in your home. Oh, and I forgot to mention these supplements, and doTERRA has, lots of supplements specific to maybe whatever you need. They not only have, the oils, but they have lots of herbs as well. That's what they're made out of. Okay. So the first option is a wholesale membership. So this is essentially like buying a Costco membership. You can order as often or as little as you need. It's a $35 membership fee for the first time. And then every year it's just $25 and they send you a free peppermint. A peppermint's about $21. So essentially they just make you buy a peppermint every year to keep that wholesale membership. Having a wholesale membership means that you get 25% off everything. So friends don't let friends pay retail. That's why the option's not even on here, because I just would gain the 25% and you would lose out on that discount. So that's the best way to do it. So that's the first option. The second option is the $35 fee is waived, meaning you don't have to pay it and you can put $35 towards oils and products rather than just paying a fee, and you get a starter kit. So it's the same, all the same perks as option 1. Plus, when you get a starter kit, you actually save more, right? So it's going to be below that wholesale price and you get it cheaper than if you were to buy them individually. So every single time I've ever sold a doTERRA membership, and they wish they would have got a bigger starter kit. So here are the different options. You can scan at the top. Here, I'll move my, I don't know where there it is. You can scan that little QR code and you can, see all the different starter kits. These are the main ones. You can also build your own now, which is really cool. That option's not on here. However, you can build your own if there are certain products that you need that aren't in any of these kits. But a starter kit, like I said, every single time they wish they would have gotten either a bigger starter kit or if they paid for, just 1 or 2 oils and they got the enrollment, then they always say they wish they would have got a starter kit because you save so much money and you're going to love all the products that you get. When you start working with essential oils, you want to start building your collection, of course. And so the starter kit is the most affordable way to do that. So on the top left, if you just wanted to try out the essential oils, there's On Guard, Lemon, and Serenity. Serenity has lavender in there. It's like a calming nighttime blend. It's good for anxiety. And then Deep Blue Rub. So that'll get you a few products to start and it gets you the wholesale account. My top ones are either the one in the middle, the natural solutions. This literally gives you everything you need in your home. You get your supplements, you get your starter oils, you get to start replacing all the toxins in your home, like with your toothpaste. You get mouthwash, you get a lotion, you get even On Guard supplements. You get all of those probiotics and Terrazymes. You get a hand wash. There's so many, like in the Correctex, you guys, if you guys are currently using Neosporin, stop. Use this Correctex instead. It's like $8 and it's literally like the quickest healing thing ever, and it's good for chapped lips. So you get a little box and a diffuser in the natural solutions kit. That's what I would suggest starting with. And you can start to build your collection and start to replace the toxins in your home. The other ones I would suggest are at the bottom left, the Healthy Start kits. That's going to have all your top 10 oils, everything you need. Maybe if you get sick, it's going to help with mental health. You have everything covered in the Healthy Start kit, that bottom left one. And then the bottom right one is the Aroma Essentials. Those ones both come with a diffuser. And then the one on the right, the Aroma Essentials, those are going to be more of your mental health blends. So it's not going to be as much for physical health, but it will get you started on, if that's kind of your main goal is emotional regulation. That's a really good one to start too. So let me know in the comments which which one's grabbing your attention. Okay. So yeah, let's refresh. What did you want to feel more of? And what did we go over that would be most beneficial? What spoke directly to what you want to feel more of? Let me know in the comments. On Guard, yeah, On Guard's a great one. The lavender, yeah, the lavender is really amazing for mental health. The Breathe, remember the Breathe is really good for that too. Frankincense, yeah, frankincense is good for the skin. It's good for anti-aging. It's also just really good for any kind of health ailments. And here is a free little freebie you can get if you scan this QR code on this page. It has a little A to Z everything essential. So kind of breaks down, what are the which essentials to use for every kind of health concern. And of course, if there were any oils that aren't in any of these kits, you can always add them on to whatever you buy, right? So if you wanted to get the Healthy Start kit, but you wanted also to get Adaptive, you would get that for the wholesale price added on to that. So 25% off. Yeah, here are some of the perks of our community. So yeah, our oil group is amazing. We have a Facebook group where we give oil tips, education, all the monthly dōTERRA promotions. We have our own team website. So we have a bunch of pre-recorded video trainings on everything you can think of. So whether that is, oils for kids, oils for, womanhood, all the different feminine concerns. We have a training on skincare. We have a training on cleaning in the house, right? Starting to remove toxins from the homes. So yeah, it's really great. And that's only with our community, only being under me signing up with me. Yeah, I have, my own gifts that I like to give my customers when they sign up. So just so you know that that's available, and I think it's right here. Yeah. So if you watch all of these trainings on this continued education series, which we have on our website that I mentioned, these are all the different ones that we have. If you watch all of the 8 ones and you take a little quiz that's on there, I will send you a free diffuser. So you get, gifts just for continuing your own education and, taking time to invest in your own health and well-being. So that's cool. There's lots of different ones, nutrition and supplements, oils for every age, oils for pain management. Yeah, it's a really great series that we did. Okay, so as we're wrapping up, I just want to make sure you feel confident in the content we covered. If you have any questions, place them in the chat box now. While I wait for you guys to drop your questions, I'm going to go over 3 quick slides to help over about a topic that you may be curious about. So how to get paid to share dōTERRA. First of all, you have to use the products. You have to fall in love with what dōTERRA can do for you, have a personal experience with the oils. And then second of all, you just talk about them. You share them with your friends, let your friends try them on, treat them the same way you would about any other product you were excited about, right? Like if you got a new um skin cream, you would probably tell your friends about it if it was working amazing for you, right? Or if you got this new coffee or this new cacao that you would love everyone to try, you just naturally talk about them, right? So you just share them like you would any other product. And then third, you can build a business. So if you're interested in that, we have lots of trainings. I'm going to be having a monthly training, just depending on taking a poll on everyone's availability. Grow your skill set, be open to learn about the ways in which doTERRA can provide an additional stream of income for you. So the first thing with that is to get your own oils paid for, right? Would be better than, getting free oils all every month. And then, any kind of supplemented income. And then eventually, if you are, really committed and in it, then you can actually build an additional stream of income for you and your family. So why doTERRA? It is the largest essential oil company in the world. They have the most tested and trusted essential oils on the market. They are actually used by doctors and hospitals worldwide, which is really cool. They're ethically and sustainably sourced. They work directly with the farmers. They help to build wells and schools and with the farmers. Their compensation plan is amazing. It's one of the best compensation plans of any kind of affiliate marketing program, and it's been included in Forbes. And it only costs a monthly personal, in order to keep this business running, it only costs a personal monthly order of 100 PV, which is about $125. Debt free with no outside funding. Yeah, what is involved? Share the oils, like I said, invite to our classes. I have a monthly class. You can invite your people to my classes until you start to get confident, teaching your own classes. Enroll your customers and then add them to our community. It's really simple. So yeah, oh, whoops. Thank you. That is the end of our class today. I didn't mean to click it like that. And sometimes you just know it's time to start something new and to trust the magic of new beginnings. And if you have anyone who could benefit from the information that we shared tonight, just send them my way. I would love to support them on their wellness journey also. And we could always do it together. We could have class and um, I'm very happy to teach a private class for you, of your circle of friends and family on any time or date that works for you. And then, of course, if you have any questions, let me get the chat box open. Okay. Yeah. So if you are interested, okay. Yeah. If you're interested in signing up, all you have to do is private message me on Facebook and I will send you the sign up link. It'll be my own personal link. That way you make sure that you're under me and then you can just pick whichever kit. It's really easy. The link that I send you, it'll send you straight to, fill in your name, pick out which oils you want, and then they'll ship them to your house. And then if you're interested, we have a loyalty program if you want to order every month so that you can start to build up your collection and get the oils that you need for whatever your health concerns are. But I personally, if you sign up with me and my team, you will get a wellness strategy call with me, which is valued at $222. That's how much I charge an hour. And we will go over your specific goals for your life and for your health, and whether that's physical or emotional. We can go in depth on what the right products are for you. So if you have any questions about which kit to get, just Facebook message me and we can go over that. So thank you guys so much for watching. We're at time. If you think of any questions, then you can reach out to me on Facebook Messenger and I would be happy to support you with that. I hope you have a beautiful evening and namaste.